Okay, scientific notation. When we have something that's in scientific notation and we need to put it in standard form, we look at the exponent first. This is 4. So what we're going to do, I'm going to recopy the first part of the number. Our exponent was 4 and it's positive, so we move 1, 2, 3, 4, the decimal 4 spots over, fill the blank spots with 0. If we look at number 3, our exponent is 7. So I'm going to recopy the number, 4.385, and I'm going to move my decimal 7 points to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fill the blank spots in with 0. So again, if your exponent is positive, move the decimal, what the exponent is, to the right. When we get two negative exponents, such as number 11, it is a negative 6. I'm going to recopy the number. Since this is negative, we're going to move the decimal to the left, 6 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to put the zeros in the blank spots. If we jump over and look at number 14, I'm going to recopy my number. Our exponent is a negative 4. Again, since it's negative, we're going to move the decimal to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will fill in our zeros in the blank spots. If we are given a number and have to put it into scientific notation, what we're going to do, we're going to put a decimal point in after the first number. So after the 4, I put my decimal point. I'm going to recopy the 4 of the decimal point and a 0 after it. We're always going to take this times 10 every time. To find my exponent, I'm going to count the numbers behind the decimal point. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 40,000 in scientific notation is 4.0 times 10 to the 4th. If we look at number 17, again, I'm going to put a decimal in after the first number. So the decimal went after the 8. I'm going to recopy all of the numbers. So I now have 8.76 times 10. To find our exponent, we're going to count everything after the decimal we put in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it will be 10 to the 8th power. On number 19, again, decimal after the first number. So we're going to have 1.51 times 10. And we count the amount of numbers behind our decimal we put in, which is 2. So that will be to the 2nd power. If we have one written like number 20, which starts with a decimal, that indicates that we will have a negative exponent at the end. We still start off the same way, put a decimal after the first number. So we have 3.7 times 10. In this case, when we start with a decimal, we count the spots between our two decimals. 1, 2, 3, 4. And since we started with a decimal, we know this is a negative exponent, so we'll make our 4 negative. Another negative example, number 26. Start off the same, decimal after the first number, so it's after the 6. So we have 6.7 times 10. Then we'll count our numbers between our two decimals. 1, 2, 3. And again, since we started with a decimal, our exponent will be negative.